What is going on, my beautiful people, man? I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. I most certainly am. In the comments down below, let me know what you're most grateful for in your life right now, man. In this video, what we're basically going to be talking about is being able... Actually, we're talking about unconditional love. This is something powerful, and the way that we're going to talk about this, firstly, we're going to start off with talking about these right here, beautiful people, animals, like this beautiful cat, man. Her name is Stormy, but the reason I bring her up is because I'm reading a book called Letting Go right now, and in this book he basically talks about the fact that animals can actually make you live 10 years longer. It's insane, but they've done studies on it, and they can actually make you live 10 years longer. Reason being is that they get you into, a lot of the times they can get you into a more and more of a loving state, into that unconditionally loving state, and it can kind of foster love around you all around, and it's powerful. And the way that I was thinking about this too is, you know, I'm getting more and more into the love myself and trying to love as best I possibly can. I'm not saying it's the easiest thing in the world, but I want to live in love and joy and peace of the Lord, and it's powerful when we're able to do that. Now the thing is, sometimes we have things that are going to come into our life that are going to make life kind of weigh it down a little bit. It's going to be a little bit harder to go about our life and to continue to be in that love and that joy and that peace and that love and that joy and that peace and that love and that joy and that peace, you know, all that good stuff. But here's the thing, there's times in my life where I feel that, and I kind of like, it's kind of weighing down. Sometimes you don't even realize it. But then me and my girlfriend just recently adopted this baby kitten. Her name is Ellie Baby. She's beautiful. She's been in a couple of these videos, and there's been times where it's like life is just like, however, it's like kind of weighing on you, and then all of a sudden you go and you see this beautiful little kitten running around doing its thing. She's half blind. She runs into walls. She just is purring. She wants love. She's just there. She's beautiful. She's doing her thing, eating her food. And it starts to get you into that loving state. And if you go and talk to somebody right after that, like you get into that loving state, it's a different vibe and energy that you have. But it's powerful for us to foster that on an everyday basis. That is the warmth that we are getting into. And it's a warmth that you can also get into by being closer to God. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. The closer that we get to God, the more that we can actually be in that warmth and be in there and of that unconditional love and actually be more loving ourselves. It's incredible. It's amazing. And it's beautiful because, like he said, it actually helps you live a lot longer, but also your energy and your vibe is going to be so completely different. It's literally just going to start to change into somebody who is able to be more loving towards people, and it starts to heal yourself. The reason why you live longer when you have an animal is because it actually heals you of that anger, that frustration, the weight, the stress, and all that stuff. And I think it's powerful because you know, you don't even need an animal. Here's the thing, you don't even need an animal. Animals are amazing at being able to do this, but the more that we get closer to God, you start to be in that loving state more and more and more. And it's the thing that gets you back into that and reminds you that, okay, I can be in this loving state, and this is the state that I want to be in every single day. And the weight of the world, when everything's going on, it's just like looking at that cat, looking at that dog, looking at the animals, and being able to say, like, God, you're so good. Like, God, I know you're still here with me. And the more that we meditate, the more that we're able to think about God, the more that we're able to thank him in those small moments, being able to take time and just like appreciate God. It's just like looking at your animal, doing the smallest little thing. Even not even that sometimes too. Sometimes you have a significant other and you'll see them doing the smallest thing. Like for me and my girl, whenever I see her play Animal Crossing on the Nintendo Switch, that gets me in such a loving state. It's a different state where all of a sudden you start to drop. It's like you can have things where it's like they're kind of might be annoying you sometimes. Maybe they're doing something that is just like, I don't know, you are having petty little fights, or it's just something going on, or you're like, why are they doing this? Why are they acting like this? Why are they in this attitude? But then all of a sudden you see them doing something like that, something so small, and you just remember that they're just like you. Like, they're just like, we're all human. We're all doing stuff, man. Another thing that gets me into this is when I see people eat, man. There can be people that you're super upset with, and then you start seeing them eat, especially if it's alone, and you get the most, like, I don't know, you feel sorry, you feel like you just want to go over there and hug them, you want to eat with them. It's something like that, like these things that can get us in touch with the presence of God. It's something that gets us into the present. Now, it's not saying that, it's something that gets us out of our head, you know? And that's what Eckhart Tolle was talking about in The Power of Now. he was talking about this concept a lot in that book. And he's saying that there's portals that we can have in that bring us into the presence of now. Now, this might be a little bit mojo jojo complicated, but it's something that is insane. The more that we get into it, the more that we start like learning more about it. He's saying that there's portals like listening to a sound in silence, or listening to the silence actually gets you into the now, and from the now is where the love springs up. I think when we are focusing on something that is so small, like our animals, it gets us out of everything that's going on in your life. You know, all the worries, all the frustrations, all the little petty arguments, all the things that you're holding on to, and it gets you into the power of now in that moment when you're just like, man, my animal is so cute. My animal is the cutest little thing in the world. I love my animal so much. And it's powerful because, you know, we can have that for however long, but then all of a sudden you turn the corner, you gotta go to work, you gotta go do something, and all of a sudden all those worries and thoughts come back and you get taken out of the moment, you get taken out of the present moment again. But that's something that we can continue to get into if you bring God into your life, if you bring God into your everyday moments. Think about a time where you were dealing with a lot of stuff and you start thinking about something that God has done for you in the past. That's a portal into the now. That's a portal that brings you into the now. And like Eckhart Tolle says, love is not a portal into the now, but love is something that springs up from the now. And love, joy, and peace springs up from that. And the more that we can get ourselves into the now and saying, God, I know that you have my future, God. I'm not going to worry about the past. Everything I'm not, maybe everything I am. And I know that you have good things planned for me. It gets us into the present moment now. And that's where the peace of God springs up. That's where the love, the joy, the goodness, the love, the joy, the goodness, all that great stuff. Yes, I know I said that twice, but that's what we're trying to do. Just getting into the moment, and I think it's beautiful. I think it's amazing, and I hope that we're able to do that today, man. I hope we're able to get into the present moment. Maybe go talk to your animals, man. Just go be with your animals and really foster that love and focus on the love that you're fostering and bringing that feeling of that into your everyday life. Love you guys very much, man. Hope you guys have an amazing one. Talk to you on the next video. Peace.